Hello, my name is Bree, and I am a student in the Washington & Lee Law School Low Income Taxpayer Clinic. We provide free legal representation to low-income taxpayers in the Commonwealth of Virginia who have post-filing controversies with the Internal Revenue Service. In addition, we engage in educational outreach. In this presentation, I am going to discuss tax withholdings, the consequences of underwithholding, and how to avoid the penalty for underwithholding. A withholding is the amount of income tax that your employer withholds from your wages and pays directly to the government on your behalf. The amount of tax that is withheld is based on your wages and the declarations that you made on the Form W-4 that you submit to your employer. It is important that you have enough of your wages withheld. Doing so will increase the tax refund that you will receive or decrease the amount of taxes due to the government at the end of the year after you file your taxes. If you did not have your employer withhold enough tax, then you have underwithheld and will owe income tax to the government. If the amount that you underwithheld is significant, the IRS may assess underpayment penalties and interest on top of the additional income tax that you owe. The underpayment penalty may apply if the total amount you withheld is less than 90% of the tax you owe for the current year, or if the total amount you withheld is not at least equal to 100% of the taxes that you owed for the prior year. For example, if your federal income tax obligation for the current year was $10,000, but you only withheld $8,000, 80% of your total tax obligation, you could face an underpayment penalty. Or if you owed $10,000 in tax last year, but you only withheld $9,000 this year, you could face an underpayment penalty. Now to get to the question I know you have asked yourself, how do I avoid the penalty? You need to check your tax withholding. You especially need to check your withholding if you are a two-income family or someone with multiple jobs, work a seasonal job or only work part of the year, claim the child tax credit, have dependents age 17 or older, had a tax bill last year, or had a large tax refund last year. You can check whether you are withholding enough tax from your paycheck by going to the IRS website and using the Tax Withholding Estimator to perform a paycheck checkup. Before beginning, you should have your most recent pay stub and income tax return handy. The Tax Withholding Estimator will ask you a number of questions in order to determine the amount of tax that you should withhold. First, you will answer questions about yourself, including your filing status, dependents, income, pension, and other sources of income. Then you will answer questions about your income and withholding, including how frequently you're paid, when your most recent pay period ended, total wages you expect to receive, amount of federal income taxes currently withheld from your paycheck, and contributions to tax-deferred retirement plans or other pre-tax contributions. Next, you can answer questions about adjustments to income. Most taxpayers don't have large enough adjustments to have a significant impact on their tax obligation. Then you will choose whether you itemize your deductions or take the standard deduction. Most taxpayers take the standard deduction. Lastly, you can select any tax credits that you are eligible to receive. Then you will receive your results based on the information that you entered. Results from the calculator will include a recommendation of whether or not you should submit a new Form W-4 to your employer. If the results indicate that you should adjust your withholding, you will follow the instructions provided to complete a new Form W-4 and submit the completed form to your employer as soon as possible. Withholding takes place throughout the year, so it's better to take this step as soon as possible. For more information, please visit the IRS website at www.irs.gov/taxwithholding. IRS.gov/payments/tax withholding or consult your employer or tax advisor. Thanks for watching!